We're going to go back to one of our favorite cases that we've been following for a couple of years now, the O.J. Simpson case. And this is coming up now because just last week, a lawsuit was filed by O.J.'s executor against one of O.J.'s children. And Jessica, tell us a little bit about this lawsuit.
This lawsuit has to do with O.J.'s Las Vegas home. And the executor is claiming that O.J.'s son, his name is Justin, may have somehow persuaded O.J. to either take title of the home in the name of an entity, an LLC in this case, or transfer this title in a way that makes it so that Justin owns 100% of the home.
Right. And so all this stuff that if anybody out there from O.J.'s estate or Justin's family is listening, this is all pure speculation. We're just basing this on what we have heard, not making any accusations. But Justin apparently, according to the lawsuit, is the 100% owner of an entity that owns the home that O.J. was living in when he died. And so the executor is saying whatever that home equity is, that's money that needs to come back into this probate estate. O.J. put up the down payment, O.J. made the mortgage payments, and it has increased in value since it was purchased. So that money needs to come back into the probate estate. That's the basis of the allegation.
Yeah, and the executor has a job to do. The reason that he's trying to make sure that whatever he's saying O.J. owned of this house, whatever he's entitled to, needs to come back into the estate is because part of the executor's job is what we call marshaling the assets. It's getting all the assets into the estate to be handled during the administration. The executor gets the assets into the estate, and then the judge decides what happens to them, how it gets distributed. But before anything goes to, any children, any beneficiaries, creditors come first. And we know O.J. had a lot of creditors.
That's right. He owed well over $100 million at the time of his death to the Goldman family. They got a civil judgment against him for killing their son, Ron Goldman. And that debt just kept growing over the years because O.J. never paid it. So that was his biggest creditor. And the executor's job is to pull money back in order to make sure it goes to whoever gets it. That's not the executor's job. That's the judge's job. As Jessica said, creditors actually don't come first. The attorney comes first. The executor, the attorney, the expenses of administration get paid. And then what's ever left goes to the creditors. And if there's anything left, that's when the beneficiaries get their share.
Thank you for joining us today for another episode of Absolute Trust Talk Live. If you enjoyed listening in, then don't forget to subscribe. You can find us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you may listen by searching Absolute Trust Talk. While you're there, we would also love for you to leave us a review. And then why not share your favorite episodes with family, friends, or colleagues too? You can find all of our shows and corresponding show notes by visiting absolutetrustcounsel.com. You'll also find a variety of other free resources, including our ebooks, videos, blogs, presentations, and more. If you need help with your estate planning or administration, we also offer a free discovery call to help get the process started. You can find more information on booking your session by visiting absolutetrustcounsel.com/scheduling. Don't forget to keep an eye out for our next live episode. If you join us for the broadcast, you can submit questions during the show. But if not, don't worry. You can always get in touch with us by sending a quick message to info@absolutetrustcounsel.com. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you soon.